In this video, I'm going to step you through the selection criteria. First, you need to know we've kept the application form really simple. It will collect general information about your organisation, proposed outputs and budget. The application form is quite short as we expect those applying for over $25,000 to attach a strategic plan, which should address most of the criteria. Applicants requesting less than $25,000 are not required to have a strategic plan, and there will be room to address the selection criteria directly. All applicants will need to submit is an organisation's program of activities, personnel and finances. The panel who will assess the application will consider all information submitted in reaching their decisions. So we've tried to make the process as simple as possible, using organisations' existing governance documents and reducing the number of questions in the application form. We have also worked with other funding bodies to share budget templates that you might already be familiar with. We're streamlining where possible. In this video, we'll focus on understanding the selection criteria and how to give your application the best chance of success. Other videos in the series will discuss important dates, financial information and support material. As mentioned, it's expected that most organisations seeking RAVSI funding will already have a strategic plan, especially those seeking more than $25,000 in core support. The plan should provide information necessary to assess the organisation against the selection criteria. We definitely do not want organisations to rewrite their strategic plan to fit in with this application. If you feel your plan doesn't address all the criteria adequately, there's space in the application form for you to do this. If you're looking to create or revise your plan, the guidelines have provided a link to Creative Australia's strategic plan templates, which is used by organisations across Australia. Selection criteria is designed to assess organisations' ability to deliver on objectives of the RAVSI funding program. Criteria has been divided into 3 sections: organisational, artistic and community. In this criteria, we are seeking to confirm that you have a strategy for your arts programming, including considered direction to move from where you are now to where you want to go. We expect that you will have this covered in a strategic plan, but you can add extra information if you need to in the application form. The application form will have you upload your organisational structure, including staff and board. We will also ask in the form for your short bios of your chairperson, treasurer and the most senior employee, whether that be your CEO, your artistic director or your general manager. There is a section in the application for you to indicate the number of arts workers and artists that you expect to employ. This will be covered in the financial videos with our General Manager, Catherine. Make sure you tune in for that one too. This will be mostly assessed through your review of your programs of activities. The assessment panel will be looking to see that your program takes into consideration where you are, who your community is, what expertise you have access to. This should be demonstrated in your program. We want to see that you are thinking about offering a range of activities and making them accessible to different parts of your community. This will be assessed through support letters. See Hannah, our investment coordinator's video on that one. We are looking to see who you're working with and how engaged you are with others in your community, whether that be the arts sector or other sectors such as health, education or environment. For example, you might work with your local school or land care group. You might also have collaborated with arts organisations in different regions and work with artists outside your own community. Think collaboration. If you've mentioned someone, remember letters of support confirming partnerships will strengthen your application. You want to demonstrate that your organisation has a process to check in with your community about your program and services. Once again, your programming should reflect the interests and needs of your community. In this criteria, we're looking to see how you do this, whether that be surveys, forums or other feedback mechanisms. or potentially you might be connected to other local forums that indicate relevant programs and services that you deliver. You shouldn't have to write anything here. You know that arts and culture is the lifeblood of your community, and we are not asking you to argue that. This criteria will be assessed through your programming and your support material. We are looking to see how you speak for and champion in the arts at a local level and potentially also a state and national level. This might be via representatives of your organisation being on different boards, attending forums and conferences, or responding to consultation process of other organisations such as your local government. There will be space for you to address this in the community section of the criteria of the application. So I've mentioned that you will need to attach your program of activities. If it's not already included in your strategic plan, you will need to supply your program of the last 12 months, that being 2023. This will indicate the scope of your activities that you've been delivering. You also need to submit for the next 12 months, which should include enough information for the assessment panel to understand what you will offer and how you plan to deliver it. For example, what types of activities, naming key artistic personnel leading these activities. There will be a space in the application form to supply bios for up to 3 key artists. We're not asking you to submit programming past 2024. However, if there's anything major in the works for 2025 to 2027, there'll be space in the application for you to note this. We acknowledge 2024 might be a year leading to other things. So that's it for me. I hope this has given you a better understanding of the RISE selection criteria. Remember, you can always attend one of the forums or organise a one-on-one with the project officer to ask further questions.